What is going on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? J-Rick back with another video, and today I'm coming at you guys with the potato chip tier list. Before we get into it, each chip brand is my favorite of that brand. So for example, the purple Doritos are the ones that are up there because they're my personal favorite, and it's like that with every chip. It's like my favorite version of each chip. Also, sorry I didn't upload last week. Anyways, let's get right into the video. All right, so right now these are in no particular order, but we're gonna get right into it. So up first with number 1, we have Lay's. Classic Lay's. These are the basicest chip of a chip can be, the most basic it can be. So I would say, since it's the most basic, there's like honestly not a ton of flavor or anything like that to these. But any chip dip, you're definitely gonna want these chips with chip dip, unless you get like basic Ruffles, but we'll get into that later. Right now we're talking about Lay's, and I would have to put it as C tier because it's pretty average. Now we got sour cream and onion Pringles. All right, so with Pringles, what do we got? So obviously, because like I said earlier, my favorite type of Pringles is sour cream and onion. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong, because this is definitely the most definite best flavor. Unless you're one of those monsters, if you think original Pringles are the best, get out. I don't want you here. That is a disgusting, I don't even know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that original Pringles are not the move. But sour cream and onion, they're definitely better. Okay, one of my favorite parts about Pringles, if I'm being honest, is they're pretty cheap. They're only like $1 or something at Walmart. That's where I get them anyway. They're like $1 or something, but yeah. B tier, because they're definitely better than Lay's. All right, Takis. Next up, I might get a lot of hate for my Takis rating. I fucks with them. I fucks with them a little bit, but if we're being honest, I can't eat a whole bag without a bag of water. What? I mean, a glass of water. I can't eat a whole bag. Call me a bitch if you want. They're not too hot or anything. It's just, they're not my favorite flavor. As you can tell by some of the other entries on this list, I kind of like hot stuff. If you want to see how I am with hot stuff, you can go check out the Pocky One Chip video that I did on my channel back in like January, I think. With that being said, I'm going to get flamed in the comments if I don't put it decently high. But me personally, they're not better than Pringles. I'll have Pringles over Takis. Takis are going B tier with Pringles. I'm sorry if that offends you, but it's the way it has to be. Bugles. Honestly, I haven't had Bugles since I was a small lad, a little child. But you can put them on your fingers and do the witch finger thingies. Oh my god, that makes it so much better. But once you're past the age of like 3 or 4, you've seen it before. You've seen it a million times. You're over that. Bugles, they're great fun. Fun wise, they're the most fun chip. Definitely S tier. But considering taste and everything else, and against all these other adult chips, I think we're going E tier. They're not bad, but like, you know? Honestly, I haven't had them in like 12 years, and that's probably why they're so low. Next up, we got purple Doritos. These are, I fucks with these heavy. It's specifically the spicy sweet chili flavor. They're amazing. They're the best chip in the world. No one can tell me different. These are 100% my favorite chip. Purple Doritos, S tier for sure. If I'm sure about one thing, it's that purple Doritos are definitely S tier. All right, coming in next up, we got Fritos. There is a redeeming quality about Fritos, other than when you open the bag, it smells like feet. The redeeming quality is if you dip it in something. If you dip it in like cheese or something like that, it's a solid choice. But okay, I think we're gonna have to rearrange this list because that's the only redeeming quality. If you eat, okay, they have the sweet chili flavor or something like that. I was gonna put it F tier, but I think it's going E tier because that sweet chili flavor, I think that's kind of gas, or not gas, but like it's aight. Anyways, it's E tier because I don't think any of these chips are really F tier, so no, that's a spoiler for the rest of the video. If we're saying you can't dip it in anything, which I think that's only fair, I think we gotta move the Lay's down because they're a little less than average. But I definitely put Lay's over Bugles and Fritos, if you know what I mean. Next up, we got Garden Salsa Sun Chips. Sun Chips, oh my god, they're healthy for you too. That's one of the great things about Sun Chips. They're healthy for you. They taste great. You can eat a whole bag of them. They're awesome. Garden Salsa is definitely the best flavor, but honestly, I'll take any flavor of Sun Chips and still munch on them. They're a good chip. I'd put Sun Chips over, I think we're gonna have to, this is my personal list, remember guys. We're gonna put Sun Chips under Doritos, but above Takis. I'll have Sun Chips over Takis any day of the week. But we're gonna move sour cream and onion Pringles because honestly, I kind of have an addiction. When I was younger, I used to always steal my dad's Pringles, and I think that's where my addiction started. Pringles, they're pretty good. Next up, we got Ruffles. Specifically for this list, we're talking about the sour cream and cheddar Ruffles. These ones are definitely the best, but like I said before, you can dip them in other stuff. If you dip Ruffles, honestly, I would rather use Ruffles to dip than Lay's, because Lay's break really easy, and Fritos, they're just not my favorite. So Ruffles are definitely the best chip for dipping if you got any type of dip. With that being said, on their own, they're not the best. They're better than, I'd say Ruffles are definitely better than Lay's, so they're going above them in C tier. I'm happier with this list now. So we got, Alright, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Everyone has that Flamin' Hot Cheeto girl in their school. I don't know if that's a myth or just a meme or what. Anyways, we got Cheetos Flamin' Hots. They're definitely, honestly, this is going to be a hot take. Hot take. Flamin' Hot Cheetos are definitely better than Takis by like a mile. They're ahead of Takis, so we're going to put it on the other ones. We'll go with that. They're rated in order too, so we're putting Flamin' Hots in front of the Takis, if you know what I mean. So hopefully that makes sense. If it's closer to the letter on the left, I like it more, but it's on the same tier. Finally, our final contender in the potato chip tier list, we have Funyuns onion flavored ring. I'm gonna get flamed for this in the comments. This is honestly one of my favorite chips ever. I fucks with Funyuns a lot. These are easily S tier for me. They even have that Flamin' Hot version, which I do like it greatly. I love the Flamin' Hot version. I love Funyuns. Funyuns are S tier along with Purple Doritos. They're just that good. Even the Flamin' Hot version. Ooh, if you want a hot thing, don't get Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Don't get Takis. Get Flamin' Hot Funyuns. You'll thank me later. Or honestly, probably you're gonna hate me later, because Funyuns, a lot of people don't like Funyuns. But for me personally, J Rick, this is my chip tier list, and Funyuns fucking slap. With that being said, let's go through the tier list real quick and make sure all my entries are in the right order. So first up, we got S tier, Purple Doritos and Funyuns, definitely S tier. A tier, we got Sun Chips, Garden Salsa, Sour Cream and Onion Pringles. Also gas, I'd recommend. All right, next up we got B. We got Flamin' Hot Cheetos and Takis, the hot stuff. B's the hot tier, because I kind of feel that's how I feel about hot food in general. It's like above the average, but you got to be in the right mood for it, if you know what I mean. Then next up we got C tier, the Ruffles cheddar, great for dipping, except this is not dipping, this is the chips themselves. Then D tier, we got Lay's classic. It was average, but we had to bump it down a little bit. Then E tier, we have Bugles and Fritos, which they're both edible, and they're definitely not F tier. They're not that bad, so we have nothing in F tier. And I think the chili version of Fritos isn't that bad actually, but I'd rather have any of the other chips over those. Actually, ooh, now that I'm thinking of that, I kind of would rather have Fritos over Lay's, if I'm being honest. Lay's are kind of mid. There we go. That looks about right to me. So that's going to conclude the tier list for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did agree with my ranking. If you did disagree with any of the rankings, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Also, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe, because I upload videos every single Friday. Leave a like, subscribe. Peace.